connection between a noise and an idea and is signified to create a sign. Now, communication is certainly not perfect, and we can certainly wish that it was a lot better. But within those imperfections, and within all the errors and all the problems, that's where the room to evolve is found. And from that evolution comes one of the things that makes us truly human, language, the ability to convey meaning through the exchange of signs.
After listening to Lecture 2, a student posed this question to Professor Drop. Does language shape the way we think? Let's listen to the professor's response.
That's one of the fundamental questions in sort of literary, theoretical, and semiological research, is how does language shape thought? And does it shape thought? And you've probably heard of the dreadful process of so-called deconstruction that really came along and ruined everything in literary studies in the 80s. But deconstruction was a way of looking at how language shapes thought. So in language, we tend to have pairs that are called binary oppositions. So we have hot and cold, or light and dark, or man and woman, or black and white. And the deconstructionists pointed out that those sorts of binary oppositions are linguistically opposite each other, but are not really opposite each other in the real world. So, for example, a woman is not the opposite of a man, because if a man is alive, a woman is not dead. A man takes up space, a woman doesn't take up negative space, and so on. But language shapes us into thinking that these things are the opposite of one another. And so there were all these efforts to say, well, how would you break down these binaries? A French philosopher, Jacques Derrida, is probably the most famous of the deconstructionists, but the person who really put his finger on all this stuff was a French philosopher named Michel Foucault. And Foucault talked about the prison house of language, how language trapped us into thinking about the world in certain ways. Now, I recognize that critique, and you can certainly see when the deconstructionists point things out how language affects our thought. But I would argue that language is so complex and so sophisticated that it doesn't matter if there are these built-in binary oppositions or these built-in thought traps, because we can think our way around them. That we can use, even if we don't have the right words, we can use combinations of words and full sentences and more words and more philosophy to think outside of that